What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Barry Hearn, El Jefe. The original OG of Matchroom did give his thoughts on the Deontay Wilder rejection from DAZN. And his reaction and his response was surprising. He simply put it, he was like, he said, first of all, boxing is a greedy business. He said that it's a lot of money and the money is crazy at this point of time. No one really wants to lose. He doesn't blame Deontay Wilder. You know, why would you take a fight and then, or a harder road or a harder route, and they are offering you a certain amount of money, a huge amount of money, versus someone else telling you, hey, why don't you take this route, which is an easier route? What are you going to pick? You're going to pick the right decision, what is best for you. And what's best for Deontay, I feel, because after everything that we've talked about, after all the interviews, after all the things that he said, him and his manager Shelly Finkel, because you haven't really heard from anybody else, right? You haven't heard from Ludwig Bella. You won't hear from Al Heyman. And I don't know who the hell JD really is, honestly. I just know he's another manager of Deontay Wilder, another part of that team, right? That makes up Team Wilder. So according to these two guys, they don't really want the fight. And they made a business decision. That's what Barry Hearn stated. He said Deontay Wilder made a business decision. He made a decision like, okay, do I fight Anthony Joshua for these two times and make a whole lot of money to risk getting beat? Or do I go back to Showtime and pick an easier route? What are you going to choose? A lot of people don't like risk at the end of the day. And believe it or not, taking that money and it makes sense to me, taking that risk with DAZN would have been a risk for Deontay Wilder. See, if he would have lost, it would have been over. And that's likewise for all of them. All that would have been over. I think Anthony Joshua has more to lose than any of these guys because he has more on the table. He has more to offer. Since he has more to offer and more on the table, he has more to lose. But he's willing to take that chance because he is confident. That's why these big deals are attempted to be made. But with Wilder knows if he looks at what he has on the table versus what he had on the table and all the buzz and all the glamour he's getting now, you think he wants to risk that, taking on Anthony Joshua when people are telling him, hey, you're getting bigger, kid. Your profile's rising, kid. You're fucking getting bigger. You know, imagine Ludwig Bella talking to Deontay Wilder and that New York, I don't give a shit attitude that he has. You know what I mean? Spitting and shit. Deontay, you're going to make so much fucking money. It's just going to be unreal. Why are you worried about that? Don't worry about that. We're going to take care of you. We're your family over here. Don't worry about those fucking clowns over there because you know Eddie Hearn's behind it all and you know you can't stand that motherfucker. So stay with us. Stick with the deal that we have to offer you. We got you a good fucking deal, okay? We got you a good fucking deal. Don't worry about it. I can see that happening. And I know those type of conversations transpire. So what does Deontay do? Deontay did what Deontay Wilder's always done. Why not? You know what I mean? He's been doing it all this time. Obviously, he loves his team. He loves his family. So why would he leave that and change something that he's been accustomed to while it's getting so much better right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to take that chance to fight Anthony Joshua. Hell, he ain't fought Anthony Joshua thus far. You know? And really, Deontay's profile had a big boost because of the possibility. You know? And what did he get out of that whole thing? He got a Tyson Fury draw. That's what he received. And because of that, and memes and press conferences, that boosted his profile, along with Joshua. But, you know, he had a stake in that too. You know, to this day, that's like the new let's go champ. You know what I mean? So to this day, and let's go champ. Those are one of the things that catch on to people that don't even have anything to do with boxing. You know what I mean? It's like pop culture, right? So those type of things follow you as a fighter. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Certain quotes that were created by certain people, right? And everyone says it. Everyone, you know, you can use to this day with any damn sentence you want. So, yeah. Why would Deontay Wilder, now that he's getting what he feels he deserves, you know, why would he risk all that in 2 fights? You know what I'm saying? Why would he do that with this guy? You got to remember something, guys. Deontay Wilder hasn't been here. When he went over to England, when Tyson Fury fought that guy, the Italian guy before they fought, and he was there ringside. Do you know everybody was saying Deontay Wilder's name? Do you know how happy he looked? He never looked like that in Barclays Center. Because he wasn't used to that fame. Fame is a hell of a thing, especially if you have it. Only certain people are able to experience it, to know what the hell it feels like. Deontay Wilder was fortunate to experience what it feels like. You know what I mean? And let alone his own pay-per-view with Fury. So imagine Deontay Wilder being the rejection of the deal to fight the rematch with Tyson Fury. And it, you know, the rejection of it all, that was a big letdown. You know, that was hard. That was almost heartbreaking because he wanted to taste some more of that pie that he's never tasted, which is fame, which is stardom, popularity. So yeah, back to Barry Hearn. Barry Hearn was absolutely right. He was like, well, you're going to pick the best fight for the fighters. It's not about the fans, sadly to say, and we're all guilty of it. It's about making the most fight or the most money possible, because that's what generates these fighters to fight at the end of the day. However, with Deontay Wilder, it would appear that he would take the money and run. But like I just explained, guys, he's not going to do that right now. He's just starting this trend. He's just surfing, okay? He's riding this wave of fame. So he's not going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? He wants to enjoy this shit. He likes going to those expos and supporting his wife and, you know, and her endeavors and stuff like that, and be known and be interviewed at those events, okay? Because people are going to be there, reporters and everybody, they're going to be there anyway. So yeah, they're going to get an interview with Deontay Wilder. He likes to talk anyway, right? So of course that's going to happen. So Barry Hearn is absolutely right. And then, you know, I'm thinking Barry Hearn would be pissed, you know, or exhausted. And no, he was like, that's going to happen because why would he get knocked out by Joshua? He can't beat Joshua, him or Fury. They can't beat Joshua. So why would they take a fight with Joshua? Look at Tyson Fury, the same thing. Tyson Fury just signed a $100 million deal. Like I said before in a previous video, you think Tyson Fury, his next fight's going to be Joshua? No, it's not going to be Joshua. It's going to be 4 bums and then a top fighter. Because then he has to justify why ESPN gave him all that damn money. Deontay Wilder doesn't even have to do that. Just Showtime promised him they would give him more money for his loyalty. So what Barry Hearn said, that goes right along with what he said. You know, the best deal for him is an easier route. And the easier route is exactly what he's doing. That's why he didn't want the deal. You know what I mean? Of course, he probably couldn't take the deal because of already, you know, the loyalty speech that was talked upon him. But, you know, it is what it is. So Barry Hearn, he was, you know, this is coming from a guy that had a heart attack. That's why he had to get out of the game like he once was in, because it was just getting too stressful. And I think now he's learned to calm down and think, you know, a wise person like that, the original OGs, like, you know, no, he did what was best for him. He don't want to go in there and fight Anthony Joshua because he knows after that it'll be over. He just started riding this wave. He want to ride this shit on out. And it makes sense. But anyway, You guys tell me what you think about the Barry Hearn interview. I will leave the link below so you guys can check it out if you like. I think it's on IFL TV, I believe. But anyway, please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Till then, you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.